Hey everyone, it's another edition of Unbreakable Spirits. As the clock chimes, 12 o'clock noon, of I'm playing the Beatles, of course. What else would I play? I've just seen a face, but there's a reason why I'm playing this. And we'll talk about that in a minute. It is Thursday, August the 17th, and it's a beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. It's very warm, still a little sticky, but it's supposed to get better. In fact, it's going to feel like autumn Friday night into Saturday morning. So that's kind of cool. That's a nice change. Uh, it's funny how life is, right? Here, I thought last night I would bet anything in the world that I would have been at Citizens Bank Park last night watching Bruce Springsteen, his first concert in Philadelphia. Didn't work out. Bruce is sick. And Bruce, I hope it's not too serious. I hope you're feeling better. Um, but He knew, right? The stage was all set up. They had somewhat of a sound check, I heard. But that's how life is, right? You just have to adjust and go with the flow. So um, they're going to add shows on in Philly down the road. So we'll see. But I hope Bruce feels better. The reason I'm playing I've just seen a face is because Philadelphia, yay, is going to be the first city in Major League Baseball starting on Monday to have face recognition tickets going into the Phillies game. Phillies are playing the Giants, and what you can do now at a certain entrance in the ballpark, first base side, is you don't need a ticket anymore. You don't need to show your phone. You don't even need to stop. If you download a selfie into the ballpark app, it will somehow, I'm not a technical guy, I'm not techie, but it will somehow your face will jive with your account, and they're going to know you have a ticket. So they're going to know that this face is sitting in section 110, row 34, for Monday night against the Giants. That's unbelievable to me. You just show your face. And apparently, if that goes well, they're going to have this same thing in other ballparks next year, um, which is that's kind of cool, to think that you're not going to have to fumble with your phone anymore, and or live tickets. You just put your face there, and you recognize. I do see a few problems though. I mean, what if you all of a sudden don't have the same face? What if you grow a long beard like ZZ Top or something, and and all of a sudden you look different? Um, I know. It's about your skull and your bone structure, and I guess it doesn't matter about the hair on your face. But I thought of something. Uh, what if John Travolta and Nicolas Cage went to a Phillies game together one time? What if they switched faces like that movie? Remember that movie, Face Off, where Travolta had Cage's face and Cage had Travolta's face, and it was really crazy. What happens then? Will the face recognize it? I'm just being silly. I don't think that'll really happen, that people will change faces, but you never know. But technology it just floors me. I'm overwhelmed. No, really, it's just so much has happened in just think about it in just the last, I don't know, 20, 25 years, right? Now we actually have personal computers and we have smartphones, and we can talk to people from around the world and see them. And it's like Back to the Future has arrived, or the Jetsons or something. But this face recognition thing, I think it's just the start of it. Anyway, A couple other things. I heard a commercial on the radio, local radio this morning while I was getting dressed, and they're actually this is probably have been going on for a long time, but I just caught it. They're actually giving tours of a local prison, and it's not just a Halloween thing. You know how Halloween now, that like the popular thing now is old prisons, at least around here, um, become like haunted houses or something, and you go in, or there's also a old hospital here, psychiatric hospital, that has been shut down for since the 70s. Well, now they use it as sort of a haunted house thing. Around Halloween time, you go through it, and people jump out scary and all kinds of stuff. But I never heard of like taking a date to a penitentiary. That's your date. Instead of going bowling or to the movies, roller skating, you say, "Hey, hon, let's go to the penitentiary today." Actually, honest to God, when I heard this commercial, I couldn't believe it. They're saying, "Have drinks, have dinner, then see the cells, come to the penitentiary." I I don't know. I think I could think of other dates, to take my wife on, or if I was single, I could take. I mean, who wants to go to prison for it? I don't. Anyway, so that one more thing. Speaking of not prisons, but dating and marriages and weddings and stuff, I saw this online yesterday, and this is really, really weird. This was in Reddit. Reddit, is that some sort of a site or something? I don't know. And it's about a wedding that recently occurred. Now, uh, everybody is being anonymous in this story, and there's a good reason why. You'll find out. Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants their names or locations. It's everything. But this apparently is a true story. And so recently there was this wedding, and apparently there was this request in the invitations not to wear white to the wedding. For some reason, the bride specifically did not want anyone to wear white to the wedding. So, okay, the only person to wear white is the bride. And that's customary, right? Uh, okay. Well, what happened was they had the wedding, and then they're at the reception, right? The bride notices one of the groom's little nephews, 6 years old, this kid is. He attended the wedding. He had a white shirt on. Oh my God. The bride went ballistic at the reception. She went ballistic. She started screaming and yelling, and like she was the exorcist or something. She was like, her head started to. No, she went ballistic. She ran into the bathroom. She sat down on the floor of the ladies' room. They had to drag her out of there, and she was still going. And then they thought, well, maybe she will get over this, right? Normal people would. Um, so she kind of calmed down, and then during the reception, she went to this little boy's mom, the mother, and they started in arguing. And I don't know if they were cat scratch, pulling each other's hair. I don't know. But all I'm saying is there was a big brouhaha, and they were fighting and arguing, all because this kid was wearing white. I mean, first of all, he's a 6-year-old kid, okay? That's a white shirt, right? I would assume that the guys at the wedding, the guys in the wedding party, the guys just guests were wearing white shirts. So what's the big deal Why was she going ballistic? You know? And this is only a kid. So the comments after that, most of the comments were advice to the groom. Get out while you can. You know, have the marriage annulled. It's not too late. Have the marriage annulled. Get the hell out. Because if this if this lady is going to go bonkers over a little kid wearing white at her own wedding, then she's a nutcase. So go, get out of it. That was the most of the advice there. You know, the only thing I know of, I don't know about wedding etiquette or wedding this. The only thing I know is that no one else in the wedding wears white. I mean, in the wedding party, unless it's the color, like black and white or whatever, then the bride, right? The bridesmaids wear different colors, and you know. But first of all, to have that rule or whatever is kind of weird. And second of all, I mean, unless you're in the bridal party, you should be able to wear what you want. I mean, you don't want to walk in there with bare feet and a t-shirt, but I mean, whatever color, right? So, I mean, what the hell? And then, but to go crazy over this and to ruin the entire wedding, that's really not a good way to get your marriage off to a good start. I don't know. So, oh, by the way, so the wife and the husband are married, technically. They said I do, but they are not speaking to each other. And the wife is now living with her mother. So the wedding has never been, let's say, consummated, Um, so, hmm. Well, I'm not a lawyer and I'm not a marriage counselor, but I kind of agree with those comments. If I was the groom, I would run for them hills, so to speak. And so that's another great, fun episode of Unbreakable Spirits. We'll be back again tomorrow with some more crap and the lighter side of life. That's uh, that's what we do. That's how we roll, so to speak. Because there's enough crap out there as it is, heavy news. So if you want to laugh and have a good time, don't watch it. No, watch me every day. Hit subscribe, hit okay, like whatever you do, and that way you won't miss an episode. So okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody, take care and have a nice day.